This broadcast is copyrighted 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited without the written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CPL World Tour UK stub hosted by Game Frontier. We are live at the Team Sportscast. We're at www.tsncentral.com. I am Alex Wynn with Joe Miller, and we are ready to cast a fnatic-Vo against SK-zyz for the lower bracket finals. And this should be interesting. Maps are Meatless and Absinthe being Meatless first.
Indeed, it's going to be obviously the guy that wins this one is going to go through to the grand final. Nice. We're going to go through to the grand final and play Fatality. We've just seen Vo actually lose to Fatality in the winners bracket final.
Yep.
So obviously he's got to beat CPL who beat Zakibis in the lower bracket final. So it's all good. Consolidation final. The winner goes through to play Fatality.
Yeah, I watched it a bit on the second map. First one, I was a little bit confused because of that pause, but it seems as though Fatality won by a big margin, though, 22-10, if I'm not mistaken, or 12, 23-12.
Yeah,
and the second map was actually much closer, but hopefully we'll see how Vo and CPL are going to do in this one. And a lot of people are hoping for CPL to come up after this anyways. Yeah,
I mean, CPL has been playing well all the way through. Obviously, Vo is Vo. He plays well every time. Yeah,
fierce fighter.
Is looking good. He's looking confident, I think, and I think he'll be more confident playing CPL. I mean, Zakibis playing awesome against CPL. Altogether unlucky, really, not to go.
How did that happen, Ashley? I didn't get to see that.
Oh man, that was the greatest game ever. 3 maps. Basically, what happened towards the end, Zakibis was 2 points down with about 3 seconds to go. He pulled one back, and then he took his chances and stood there and just spammed the spawn, hoping that CPL was spawned in front of him.
I remember that one. He was on Meatless too.
Yeah, no one spawned there, and unlucky for Zakibis, he lost out by 1 frag. So
yeah,
it's difficult to play these top class players. I mean, we've seen Zakibis getting better progressively all the way through the World Tour, and he's at a level now. Obviously, he's finished 4th. And it definitely deserves the money that he gets 4th. I mean, if you look at the results throughout, he's been getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
So I can only expect him to get better next time. Exactly. Hopefully a 3rd or higher.
Good player, getting so much better. 4th place is actually really good and a good result for him. I think he was able to get top 16 and then even 8th at a couple of stops as well.
Yeah.
And he's getting higher and higher. And,
I mean,
hopefully we'll see him in top 3.
Yeah, already qualified for the finals as well, so another shot at a lot of money there as well. And obviously, we've got more stops to come before the grand finals.
Yeah, we got a lot of stops ahead, and it's going to be interesting. But so far, let's concentrate on this one. CPL warming up as well as they're getting ready to go live in the server just a bit. Actually, Vo went AFK. He said he had to be right back. So I guess he's mentally preparing for this matchup tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's shaved his head in process after his loss in Dallas, so, he's looking good. I mean, he was unlucky, really, in the second map there not to beat Fatality. I mean, it was very, very close. Came down to the odd couple of frags in the end, so he did very well overall. And, like I said, just really unlucky. I mean, Fatality just seemed 1 step ahead of him all the time. And Fatality's relief when he won, I'm not sure if you heard the scream that came from him when he actually won, when the timer ticked down to 0.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be great, and obviously the person that goes through to this one gets a chance at the $15,000 that Fatality obviously really wants.
That's right, Fatality, of course. He's even closer to the shot at $15,000 for this stop, but I just want to retake my word because it seems as though I like to say tonight because I'm just used to casting at nighttime.
Tonight.
But actually, it's this morning, and really early morning if you're tuned in North America. We are Sunday, the last day of the CPL UK World Tour stop, brought to you by Game Frontier. It's going to be some good stuff. So, what's going on over here? As I almost tripped my mic.
It's looking good. I mean, it's looking busy down there. We've got obviously the Intel booth down there. Beat the Pro. I mean, we've just been having to go on there playing Forest and not succeeding, let's just say. You've got a Centrino chill-out lounge there, the wireless laptops down there for you to play on and chill out on the
I dig the seat to play against Forest. I played with an FOV of 30, and we were playing stake only. You know, I still got 9 kills, and we went into double overtime as well, but I got to say the first time he killed himself about 4 times, so we could go to overtime. But at the same time, on the left side here in the tournament area, we also have a Catch Gamer getting ready to play against NIP, if not, or should I say NOA, if not it's already even live.
No, you should say NIP. You should say NIP, not NOA.
What?
Because they're playing NIP.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, both of those teams deserve to be where they are. I mean, Catch Gamer especially have been playing awesome. And obviously, going into Painkiller now, brought to you by NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played, and we're just waiting for Vo to ready up and come into the server. CPL seems pretty hot at the moment, just running around the server, getting his movement right, just firing a few grenades and rockets off in the key places that he's just warming up, you know, in general. So waiting for Vo to come in. Oh, we have some movement on the Vo cam, so hopefully Vo is going to be coming back into the server.
Yeah, so Vo just warming up, coming back, looking on top of the vents. Meatless, not sure who's the one that chose this map. We'll figure it out very soon. But CPL is also practicing his stake grenade, so he's really getting the feel. He really wants to win this matchup here against fnatic-Vo.
Yeah, you can see him there. Look on the player cam. His concentration is just like...
I think that's the call for him
He's
to go
in the zone.
Waving at us. Sub CPL. Can't see me wave, but it's all right. I even waved.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Good.
Oh, nice. So it's a friendly matchup.
Oh, of course. They're all friends, aren't they?
Yeah.
You got to admit the PK scene is very close-knit, unlike some other scenes where you see fist fights and, you know, well, the PK scene is very, very, very like hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game.
And, well, yeah, it's all good. And Vo looks to be about ready. So, yeah, there we go. fnatic-Vo is ready, and the match will start in 5 seconds. So, Mr. Alex Wynn, Mansili, take it away.
All right, let's head inside the game. Good luck and have fun. Are being exchanged. Let's start the matchup. DM 1v1 meatless. Lower bracket finals here. SK-zyz versus fnatic-Vo. Let's start it off with CPL already getting the gold spawn. Spots Vo here heading towards the outside court as we're still following CPL. NVIDIA spotlight on him. Now going through the bronze head-to-head against Vo. Rocket to rocket, and he's at the lowest health, and he's now at 0. Vo is going to open it up with the score of 1-0 on meatless with already 30 seconds in this match.
Indeed, NVIDIA spotlight is now on Vo. He's picked up the gold armor. He's just sat around in bronze, just picking up the electro driver. CPL coming in for a pass, but Vo fires a rocket into his feet. Really, not losing much there. A stray rocket catching Vo though, and another one there as he goes outside. And CPL pretty much running away from him. We know he can't compete with the 200 armor that Vo's got at the moment. So it's going to be who gets his next mega health. It looks like Vo going in towards that mega health room, and possibly not going for it after all. As CPL trying to get in for the gold, not quite making it though, and he's going to have to go and try and get that mega health if he wants to get back into Vo. Vo comes in behind CPL though, nice. In the silver armor room, goes for the rocket jump really, and just hits CPL. I mean, he knew he was there obviously, but killing 2 birds with 1 stone really, as he picks up the mega health.
Once again, he picks up the mega health at 13:43 on the clock, as well as the gold armor at 13:48. As we're getting action inside the bronze armor room, Vo spots CPL, owns him right now. Spotlight on CPL as he's on the outside corner off the spawn. He gets the mega health, should I say the gold armor spawn, being chased down by Vo. Once again, going off the jump pad is Vo. CPL is going to try to fall back going into bronze, but still being chased by Vo. Now he's going to try to get some, at least some health or some armor, because he's going to pick up one of them by the vent area. Back through the outside portal to portal. Vo is still on the hunt and gets the rocket finally. He just stood still inside of the vent shaft saw ZYZ just come back and then just launched the rocket out of his feet. Right now the score is 4-0 for fnatic-Vo over SK-zyz off the spawn. It seems as though ZYZ was able to grab the silver armor, heading back inside the double jump pad room on the lower tier, grabbing a soul shard, and then on the outside corridor looking for at least a next gold armor spawn and getting some rockets as well for some ammo. And he's going to head back towards the outside. Finally, gold armor spawn. We might see the first real battle here as Vo has got control of the Mega Health and also has a gold armor spawn.
Indeed, his current stats are 226, 200, so he's really double stacked at the moment. 12 minutes 30 remaining there as a grenade almost cashing Vo there, fired by ZYZ. Up towards them, loading doctors to meet face to face. Shaft comes out by Vo, and then it looks like another rocket's going to finish ZYZ off. Indeed it is. 5-0 is the score, and it's going to be a spawn kill here unless ZYZ can make it away. No, he can't. He makes it 6-0 now. And Vo is starting to walk away with this one, looking very, very good at the moment. Our NVIDIA spotlight is, in fact, on him. 184, 164 are his stats. And it is looking very, very good. I mean, this is the sort of play he had against Fatality on Meatless. Was an awesome, awesome map to watch those two guys on. It was very, very close. So he's well practiced on Meatless, playing Fatality, you know, best practice you can get.
Yeah, ZYZ not getting good luck on the spawns right now in this matchup. He's trying to run away, trying to look for some ammo. Should I say trying to look for some weapons or some health. And somewhere, as soon as he moves around an area, the guns aren't there for him to pick up, but finally he might come back in this game here. Has the silver waiting for the Mega Health spawn, grabs the next silver spawn here to make it up to 150 as he heads back towards the bronze. Vo is there, one rocket to his feet. Vo's falling back, and it seems as though it's a battle inside the bronze armor. Long range shotgun here from ZYZ coming in onto Vo just to slow him down a little bit, but he's trying to retreat. That's why he wanted to slow him down. And Vo, no matter what, he got slowed down, but he still went for the hunt after ZYZ. And once again, it's going to be 7-0. Vo, great control of this map so far, as, you know, ZYZ is going to have to get one lucky stake because Vo likes to be stacked. He is stacked so far, and he's going to get another gold armor spawn here on the outside courtyard. As we're following Vo on the big screen, you can see the fierce eyes, the fierce look that he's giving at his monitor as we're back with ZYZ NVIDIA Spotlight as he's being undertapped by Vo, second tier of the double jump pad room, and he gets fried like chips since when we played.
Fried like chips.
Like chips. Cool.
And yeah, Vo once again picking up that gold armor. Like you said, he likes to be in control, and that's what he is at the moment. He's in control of the Mega Health, he's in control of the goal, he was stacked up, and his confidence is just full. He's full of confidence. He knows that he can go into any battle and come out on top. As he meet once again between... Nice. Oh, and he gets taken down between the silver armor room there and the vent room. And ZYZ manages to take down Fatal... taking out Vo. And also Vo taking down ZYZ at the same time. A double kill is what I'm trying to get at. And the score is now 9-1. Vo just going up for that Mega Health, realising it's not about to spawn. ZYZ dropping down on top of him. It looks like ZYZ is going to take him out. Indeed he is. 9-2. NVIDIA Spotlight now moving over to ZYZ as he comes through the vent, picking up that gold armor off the launch pad and back up high into the bronze armor room. He's going to go chasing after Vo once again, who's now in the bronze armor room, pinned against the wall. ZYZ takes him down, makes it a 6-point game. 9-3 is the score, and ZYZ on the hunt once again. He's going to stick around for this Mega Health to spawn. Gold's going to be up on its pad anytime shortly though, and Vo knows this. He's sat around waiting for it. Looks like ZYZ is going to make a pass on him. Indeed, they go past each other in that vent room there. Vo getting a shotgun in the back, but he has got the gold armor. Both players are going to rush for that Mega Health as well, are they? Possibly not, because ZYZ already picked it up there whilst Vo went for the gold. Now ZYZ just spamming the rockets down towards where he thinks Vo is. Not in the right place, though, I must admit. ZYZ now outside as well. And we move over with the NVIDIA Spotlight to Vo, who's also sat outside, just moves up now into the bronze armor area, and then off the jump pad with a rocket as well, just to propel him a bit higher in the air, like he needed it, and picks up the silver armor, 98 health, so Vo's in a decent position now, but ZYZ not looking too good with only the bronze armor at the minute.
That's right, but if we rewind to 2 minutes earlier here, Joe, that's what ZYZ needed. After getting that double kill, we were playing PK from the spawns. Whoever had the best spawn was going to be able to take control of the map. ZYZ had the best spawn for the gold and the Mega Health, was able to get 2 more kills onto Vo, but then once he chased him down and tried to grab that silver, he was able to do so, but Vo fell back to grab the gold, and then Vo came back in control of the game. But now, speaking about it right now, at 8:37 about, It seems as though ZYZ has grabbed the silver, the mega health, and now the gold. And now Vu is left stuck with only the bronze, waiting for the next silver spawn. So there you go. He's being chased right now at the second tier, spamming the rocket launcher here in the air. Vu's trying to fall back. He's following Vu, NVIDIA Spotlight, and there you go. ZYZ got control of all the items, and he gets the kill. And that's how you have to play this map, and that's how you have to play this game, actually.
Indeed, Vu being chased down once again. Managed to pick up the bronze armor, though. He needs some health. He's only got 36. Manages to steal the gold in front of ZYZ's face, but ZYZ not giving up, chases him through the vents as they switch between the two vents, and Vu really using those teleports to good effect there, escaping the wrath of ZYZ. Was chasing him down with a shotgun. Both players, a shotgun onto Vu, in fact, pinned him down totally. He was in midair, and obviously when you get hit with that shotgun in midair, it just stops you and you drop to the floor.
Yep.
And Vu now picking up the gold armor, and I think he's just going to settle on it, just try and get a few more frags in there as it meet up once again just below that mega health spawn. It looks like ZYZ is the one that's stolen that, as we can see now on the NVIDIA Spotlight as he gets crucified by Vu. Long range stake there by Vu. Very, very nice indeed. And then Vu follows up with a rocket in the bronze armor room, almost directly off the spawn.
That is totally frustrating for ZYZ, because at 7:37 he grabbed the silver and the mega health once again. But that long range stake throwing him off, thought that he might regain control of this game. That blew him. So we just saw him, he waited a little bit before spawning, trying to regain the momentum and focus back in this game. 6:58 remaining in this matchup, in this first map, should I say, as the score is 11-4 so far in favor of fnatic-Vo. So far, NVIDIA Spotlight onto Vu, damaging himself to grab that gold armor as he's retreating back, going off the jump pad inside bronze armor towards silver. Nothing there. The silver is there, but ZYZ is nowhere to be found. Switching back over to SK-zyz, off the jump pad, face-to-face, point blank against Vu. Vu pulls out the electro shard, burns him down as ZYZ is forced to fall back through the portal. And then he's going to grab a couple of soul shards as well, looking for the next armor spawn. He's going to grab the bonds first, head back double jump pad, grabs the silver here, as hopefully he's going to grab the next gold. Nope, the next big up. Nope, it's fnatic-Vo that gains control of both items once again, and now Vu is going to go for the hunt. ZYZ is going to have to battle it for his life. And oh, what a stake!
I mean, he could have used a rocket there, but he thought, no, I'll switch to a stake, I'll risk it, and indeed nails him there. And he's stacked up now once again, Vu. He's got good control. At one point there, when he started engaging ZYZ, he was 220, 200, so he knew with confidence that he could go in there and almost certainly take the frag. Now he is 179, 159, and ZYZ flashes past him in the vent, and Vu chases him down, finishes him off with a shotgun right to the face, and it looks like Vu now going to wait around for this gold armor, and there he goes, picks that one up, going to pick up some, no, he doesn't need the soul shards, straight past them, picking up some ammo though on his way into that silver armor room. He knows ZYZ needs that silver armor, he's already got it, in fact. And now Vu's just chasing the hell out of him. Looks like Vu getting on that mega health just before ZYZ. Indeed stolen right in front of his face. Oh, and a crucifixion. ZYZ a fraction of an inch there from getting out of the way of Vu. Is pinned to the wall by a rather large piece of wood.
That's right, pinned to the wall, indeed, crucified, that's what we call it, it's crucifixion. But Vu, was it exchange of kills? No, it seems as though ZYZ just got fried by Vu. I thought he almost got staked, but Vu, I think, dodged it by jumping, switched over to his electro shard, and then burned him down, waiting for the next gold armor spawn, going back and forth, and grabbing, picking that up, falling back, switching over to SK-zyz NVIDIA Spotlight, as it seems as though ZYZ not getting control at all, gaining momentum. He had at the beginning of the match at the first tier, but towards the end here, he's being dominated by Vu. Vu's just all over the area, just stealing everything away from ZYZ. And now it seems as though Vu is going to go for the silver armor, but ZYZ tried to gamble with that, knew that Vu was going to go for that silver armor, tried to do a 180 and come back and try to get the stake shot. Of course, he missed the stake, and he paid for his life. So Vu is going to quadruple his lead and then kill him once again. Speaking about ZYZ, so it's going to be 17-4 in favor of fnatic-Vo with 4:15 remaining in this first map on Meatless.
Indeed, he made a big decision there, Vu. The gold armor's on its spawn. ZYZ tried to trick him as though I'm going for the gold, and then decided to go away. Vu thought, yeah, well, no, you're not. I'm going to leave the gold and I'm going to chase you down, and it pulled off from him. Then he came out and got the gold. He's just got another kill as well there outside in the loading docks, and it is now 18-4. Vu looking very, very hot on Meatless at the moment, and the shaft out now at the moment, bearing right down, and a shotgun in the end from Vu takes down ZYZ for another time. 19-4, gold armor on its spawn point. Vu going to go for that one after picking up the big box of ammo, and then dropping down as well. He's just running around the map, just leisurely killing ZYZ. I think he's obviously putting effort in, but it just seems easy to him.
Yeah, well, it seems as though Vu is getting great. Oh, nice! Using a secondary shotgun on to CPL, getting away his armor. He was able to kill him easy there with the rocket, but I gotta say, Vu has gained control of that power box, the ammo box, the whole map, if I'm not mistaken here. That's why we don't see CPL pulling out that lightning gun. Vu is getting control. He always has it out. Now shooting some rockets towards bronze armor. He's going to get possibly another kill. CPL running away, manages to do so. And then he's going to go back for the hunt, though, onto Vu. Now he's going to be the hunted. Speaking about Vu, as we're back with SK-zyz with the NVIDIA Spotlight. Trying to grab the gold armor, misses. Now still chasing after Vu. Vu turns around. Electro Shard on, Electro Driver on to CPL. And now it seems as though he's going to take the silver away. Going to try to run back. Grabbing the box of ammo one more time as he's going to head back towards the outside loading docks, waiting for the next gold armor spawn, while CPL is not far behind and now chasing after him, Joe.
Yeah, not far behind, but too far behind. Vu getting into that gold armor once again in front of him. Looks like they could be making a move for the Mega Health anytime now. Vu just sat around in that silver armor room, just switching between the two doors there, just spamming as he goes. There he goes, picks it up. He's now 198,200. He's going to go hunting after CPL once again. As we can see on our NVIDIA Spotlight, Vu now sat on that gold armor spawn, just waiting for it. Managed to pick it up, injuring himself so that he can take that one. Rocking it himself high in the air now, and CPL going to try and get in there with him. He knows that he can't really compete because Vu's got the Mega Health, he's got the gold armor. He just needs to beg it down and hopefully make something of it next spawn. He's got him down to only 8 gold armor, 159 health, as he's taken down once again there, CPL. He does need to get in and pinch the gold armor. If he can get in there and get a sneaky take on the gold armor, I think he can get a bit of a run together, but he's got to stop Vu taking the control that he has now.
Trying to go sneaky ninja mode to try to grab that gold armor, but it's not working. Once again, Vu stealing that box of ammo away from CPL as we have the NVIDIA lockdown on to Vu. Now he's looking around, switching back to the Electro Driver. Now he's going to try to take him down, switching over to the shotgun, but CPL finally is able to grab that gold armor, but too little too late. 1 minute. I'm like the counter-second ounce, like the little bot. 1 minute remaining. 1:15 remaining on the clock right now as CPL finally manages to gain control. Again, an exchange of kills here. It's going to remain the same if I'm not mistaken. 22-4 is going to be our score. And, like I said, it's too little too late. 1 minute. I don't think that's going to happen for him, so Vu might be able to take the first map. Yeah,
I think he's definitely got this one now. You can't see CPL coming back into it, especially the fact that Vu has got that gold armor under his control. There is the meet once again, possibly the last time out in this loading docks area. Just firing his rockets around. Vu is just spamming him, basically. He's just hitting every point that CPL could be coming out of or could be making a move to, and that's why he's keeping him down so well. Now rocket jumping up through the teleporter and once again picking up that big box of ammo, just stopping CPL from using that Electro Driver altogether, because that is quite a devastating weapon. Slows you down, stops you in your tracks, and does a massive amount of damage if you can get enough onto it. There is the meet in the main square corridor between the vent room and that silver armor room. CPL manages to take down Vu. Says good games, 16 seconds remaining, indeed good games. Vu shreds CPL at the end there just for the fun of it. Good games to both players.
Yep, so 8 seconds remaining. CPL is going to remain at his spawn. Vu's just going to try to chase him down for a last kill here. 2 seconds. It's going to, he's just hugging him in game. And that's going to be it. 23-5 is the final score for the first map on DM 1v1 Meatless. Painkiller also brought to you by NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played. And now we are at halftime, moving on to the second one. Vu winning the first one, 23-8. Moving on to Absinthe now. Whose map is this?
It's a good question, because I know both players have been playing this map while they've been here. I know that CPL is pretty hot on Absinthe. He's very good with the shotgun, which obviously you need to be on Absinthe. It's a map that's very close. Yeah. You need to get in there behind him with that shotgun. And also the Electro Driver plays a big part on this map. And again, the ammo comes from the big box of ammo, which is easily controllable there, as Vu demonstrated. You get in the spawn off when you get the gold. You can come in from a different way to get the gold and pick up the box of ammo on your way. So obviously this map, Absinthe, it's all about that sort of thing. We are in fact live now, Alex, so I'll let you take it away while I get into position.
All right, let's start it off, ladies and gentlemen, with SK-zyz map. Second one has started. First one goes to Vu. Second one hoping to go to CPL for a third map, but we'll see how this one is going to pan out. 14 36 on the clock right now as we have the NVIDIA locked down on to SK-zyz, waiting for the gold armor spawn. He saw it, but he knew that he shouldn't go in there because Vu was nearby, was able to grab that gold armor. Now let's see what's going to happen right now. Still 0-0. zyz just back-pacing here as we're going to switch over to Vu. Going to grab a little bit of armor, should I say some rocket launcher ammo here. Turns around, spots zyz right behind him, waiting for the next gold armor spawn. Spamming around the area. zyz decides to come out and try to take him down, but Vu has the upper hand with the electro driver and also the rockets, and then Ninja Star shurikens. He takes him down for the first point in this matchup here at 13:58 on the clock.
Yeah, he had him in the magic position there just as the shurikens exploded. He nailed him with them.
That's right.
Very, very good move there by Vu as he picks up the gold armor once again. zyz moving in. Vu going to use the shaft and take a lot of his health away. He's down to 80 health now. zyz having to back away, pick up that silver armor from the painted room. But now Vu counter-attacking it, coming in the other way. Nice. But zyz managing to hold on. Only 13 health, just picks up the dead rockets there. Vu comes in for another one, but zyz turns around, slaps him with the rocket, hits him in the feet, and takes him down 2-1, and Vu is behind.
You know, that was a very close call there for zyz though, because Vu got the spawn right next to where he died with the rocket launcher. Tried to pick it up and take down zyz, but he didn't have any armor, so zyz was still stacked, was able to turn around, get 2 rockets to take him down for a 2-2 tied score. So far, zyz looking in control of this map, 100, 200 gold, while Vu is at 100, now make that 66, eats a rocket. He has the silver though, as zyz is going to take the easy kill down the slanted slope here, right next to the big ammo box. zyz also at 12:53 on the clock, will grab the mega health, and then death from above, 1 rocket, 2 rocket, and the 3rd one and 4th misses him, but Vu is very low in health, try to retreat. Finally, the 6th one is going to take him down as the splash damage takes him away from the wall. And now it's going to be a spawn rate for zyz on to fnatic-Vo here, Joe.
Indeed, zyz now has the gold as well, and Vu really having to struggle to pick up any sort of armor. He's managed to get the silver, but his health has been knocked down to 69, picking up a sil shard from that central courtyard and through the corridors as well, next to that jump pad there. Vu dropping down on top of the gold armor, forcing zyz off, and eventually taking down zyz in the end with the rockets there as he's spamming him down from the gold armor platform. Now he's just going to sit in there, possibly wait for that big box of ammo to spawn, and obviously wait on the gold as well. It looks like Mega Health about to come up now at 12 minutes 3, and I'm not sure who's actually got control of that Mega Health at the moment. I've not really seen anyone with that. And zyz just went in for a pass on the goal, was forced to drop down though, and Vu's taking him out. It's up to Vu now to get in there. He's picked up the Mega Health, gone for that instead. He's still got 139 of his gold armor left, and he picks up the fresh gold armor as well, puts him right up to 218, 200. He is stacked up, and he's going to go chasing after zyz through the corridors into that pillar room. Not quite managing to take him out, but he's going to see if he can meet him at the other end, and zyz eventually managing to lose Vu and lives for another second at least.
Intel helmet cam right now onto SK-zyz, under attack by Vu, 1 rocket, another mid-air there. Vu, that time, the first time was in the mid-air, got the shot onto zyz, second time zyz was in the air, and he eats another one. He misses the ammo box though, and now the score is going to be 6-5 in favor of fnatic-Vo, as we're still with zyz right now, just waiting right now, taking a couple of rockets being spammed by Vu, as he's just keeping it slow, switching over to Vu. Vu just decided to rocket over the air. Peace, I'm going to rocket you. And then grab the gold and the ammo box, heading towards the lower tier of the pillar room, also of the courtyard, through the portal, spot zyz once again, waiting for the next Mega Health spawn here, as he's just waiting around the corner, looking at the silver armor, nothing there as of yet. zyz, though, actually he has grabbed it, my bad.
Yeah.
As zyz switching back over to him is not looking good, as he's only at 100, 150, still trying to run away and grab the gold armor spawn, but it's not working at all. Vu is just there, always at the last second, to steal it away from him.
Indeed, his timings are impeccable, and every time he knows that when the armor comes up, when the box of ammo comes up, and State Nade there, almost taking down zyz. You probably saw that there on the NVIDIA Spotlight camera. Vu just firing that State Nade up. It does a lot of damage. I believe it's actually the most powerful combo in the game, really. Especially if you hit direct, it does a lot of damage. And Vu now, with the timings, like I was saying, is absolutely impeccable. He's there when the gold spawns, he's there when the Mega Health spawns, and he's there where the ammo spawns. So that's what you need to be dominating at the moment. He's not quite dominating, but he's in the position to dominate there. As once again, he picks up the ammo box, going to go in for the Mega Health, but it looks like zyz is running him around. He's got, he's picked up the gold. zyz managed to get in onto the gold before Vu was even near it. And Vu now, that's why he's not really bothered, because he's already got the gold. He's also got the mega health. There's the meat in the upper painted. Rockets on both players going into the feet of the other, and now it looks like Vo is having to back away because CPL is in fact bearing down with him with the chain gun and those rockets. Vo eventually escaping and having to pick up the bronze armor.
Well, CPL did a good job there. He had the disadvantage because he had less health, but what he needed was to land direct rockets onto Vo. That's exactly what they did inside that silver armor room. Vo forced to fall back, but he put it smart himself, running back and grabbing the silver to retreat. But then Vo, oh, and then a reply with the stake. It seems as though he was trying to shaft him. He gets crucified, comes out, and then he gets crucified by CPL. So we're down to an 8-6 score. Whole new ball game so far, though, because it seems as though CPL has gotten the better spawn and grabbed the gold armor. Now he's chasing after Vo inside the silver armor room. Silver armor has spawn. Own right there, grabs the silver now away from Vo after the kill. 8-7, 1 point game. CPL now grabs the mega health at 8:45 on the clock. Spots Vo right there, double rocket onto the pillars, grabs the gold once again. We are now tied up 8-8 with 8:37 on the clock right now. Vo is now de-hunted once more.
Indeed, he must be getting a bit worried now. He's got no armor whatsoever, and he's been taken down once again by CPL. Just hunts him down and hits him with the rockets, and he can't do anything about it. Vo now having to settle for that bronze armor, as we see in the NVIDIA spotlight camera, and it looks like CPL picked up the gold just in front of Vo as well. Vo is now pinned on to the top of the central pillar in that pillar room where the gold armor spawns, and manages to escape eventually with 55-77 respectively, and that's not good when CPL is hunting you. He's managed to pick up the silver armor, but he's going to be taken down. No, he's not. Vo manages to get a rocket direct onto CPL, and that's what you need to see. But CPL off the spawn, a good spawn, manages to get the gold right in front of Vo, and he's not going to be happy about that one. He's only got 57 silver left. He's got 50 of his health left. He needs to pick up the soul shards. He manages to get one, but he needs that mega health once again. Picks up the ammo, and the mega health's going to spawn in around 10 seconds time.
No, it's already taken by CPL at 7:44 on the clock. 44. Now he's going to grab the gold armor once again, as he's going to chase after Vo this time, Joe.
Oh, indeed, and it looks like CPL now under the NVIDIA spotlight. He's the one that's hunting. 183-200. He's got the good stats to get in there and take Vo down. He's just going to wait in the corridor behind that gold armor spawn. Nice. Vo moves in, but CPL not managing to capitalise on it. Yeah, Vo's dodging skills top notch there once again, and CPL going to chase him down into the painted room rockets. But Vo once again is too quick for CPL and manages to escape. But this time it looks like CPL finally caught up with him. Indeed, he has, flicking him up in the air, stopping him from moving anywhere, and then takes him out with a rocket, making it 10-9. CPL is now in the lead.
In the lead, indeed. He's going to grab another gold armor spawn. 6:54 on the clock here. Switching over to the NVIDIA spotlight onto Vo, as he's out the jump pad at the lower tier. Goes around looking for that mega health. They both fight for it. 6:47 on the clock. I don't even know who picked it up, but it doesn't even matter because it's all the power is gone. Vo sitting at 51-37. CPL at 56, but no armor. Waiting for the gold armor spawn. Battling it right now inside pillar room. And CPL had the upper hand advantage from being on that pillar, looking down, overlooking onto Vo. Was able to get the splash damage from the rockets. Then he just dodged the other rockets that Vo was trying to shoot towards the towards the pillar. But it's easier to dodge if you're on the top. He grabbed the gold armor, another kill. But Vo is trying to come back here, but then CPL gets the stake, crucifies him, grabs the gold. We're back with CPL in the lead. 12-10 is our score in favor of this player, as he gets another spawn kill for 13-10. 6:02 on the clock. Vo might be losing this one, but he has to come back. He could come back.
Indeed, you can see Vo there was on the player cam. It was a bit dark, but you could see him anyway. His silhouette illuminated by the screen, and he can't be happy at the moment. He is 3 frags behind. He needs to start fragging there. Manages to get in on the mega health just before CPL. Rocket jumps away. Awesome move there by Vo. Going to go for the gold. No, he's not. He's changed his mind, and then he's changed his mind again and again. Go on, keep doing it. Keep doing it. There we go, and again and again and again. You can probably hear me, can't you? That's why. There we go. No. I'm not even going to give up. And he goes for the silver in the end. And then back through the teleporter. He's going to go low. He knows that CPL does indeed have that gold armor. Vo now under the NVIDIA spotlight. CPL comes rocket jumping over that launch pad next to the bronze. Takes down Vo. And Vo is slowly slipping away. He needs to get in once again and get a bit of a control. This could be it. He's got the gold armor now. He's going to go chasing down to CPL. Takes him down with a shotgun to the face. And now Vo needs to do what he was doing before. Get onto the mega health and control the armor and that mega health. Otherwise, he's just going to fall into the same trap, and CPL is going to claw his way back into this one.
Yeah, but the last kill that we have for ZYZ when we're fighting towards that slanted hallway, it seems as though they both had the equal skills here. They're both hitting direct rockets, but the thing is, ZYZ had the gold armor, so he received less damage as Vu. But then when he came off the spawn, he was able to turn things around, and then Vu did the same thing after getting the better spawn for the gold and the shotgun to annihilate him. Now, it seems as though he's going to gain control once again of this map. I'm going to get possibly another spawn kill inside Pillar Room. Speaking about fnatic-Vo, as we're switching over the NVIDIA spotlight onto him, we're tied now 14-14. 7-16 on the clock right now as fnatic-Vo is making his way through the portal back at the upper tier of the bronze armor area, the main courtyard, grabs the box of ammo, grabs the gold armor, and ZYZ lands right in front of him for a point-blank shotgun off the spawn in the front. Second shotgun, buckshot, the crowd pleaser, and it's going to be a 2-point lead for Vo already in under 5 seconds, possibly a third in under 10 as he just spotted ZYZ, but ZYZ now manages to fall back as he's going inside the silver, picks it up right now, and Vo is going to go for the Mega Health instead at 3:47 on the clock refill.
Indeed, stacked up now, and he knows that ZYZ, the pressure is all on him now to get him for that gold rather than going for the gold. Vo drops right now in front of ZYZ. ZYZ having to move away, and hits with a stake, knocking Vo right down to the 5 health. He's only managed to just pick up the bronze armor now, and ZYZ's been in on the goal. This could be it. ZYZ could get himself back into this one. He's only got 25 health. Picks one soul shard up from that painted armor room. Vo picking up the silver and another soul shard as well, putting him up to 7. Using the shaft now and a bit of the old shurikens, but not quite managing to finish his job onto ZYZ. They go taking their battle through into the CPL logo room now. Rockets flying from both players. It looks like fatality. Vo could in fact get the kill. Oh, and ZYZ killing himself. Unlucky for him, spawns in front of Vo. Vo gets the spawn kill. Rocky jumps up onto the gold armor platform, picks it up, and he's going to get some more health. And he's back in charge with 4 points in it.
That's a 4-point lead right now for fnatic-Vo as we're still following ZYZ. First map, as you can see, was won by Vo 23-5. ZYZ now trailing behind by 2. Blows himself up once again, point blank in front of Vo by the painted room, and he's going to be down by 5 now. 17-12 is our score as we're back with SK-zyz being chased by Vo. Stake shot miss, and now has ZYZ trying to fall back, shooting some rockets as well. Now Vo went all the way around, saw him face to face, shot more rockets, took him out, went back, waiting for the gold armor spawn as they're both battling inside Pillar Room. Vo rockets himself in the air and grabs the gold. As we see him on the screen here, dominating on this now. 2:13, make that 2:10 on the clock now, as of course it counts down. And Vo looking back here, more rockets at the courtyard. And ZYZ now escapes not at 5 health, but at 3 health, as Vo retreats back as well, waiting for the next gold armor spawn, as he's going to pick some soul shards as well, and the box of ammo crates. Now the gold.
Indeed, Vo now got the gold. He's got 80 health as well. Just needs another soul shard just to boost him up back to 100. And, or maybe the mega health. That's even better. ZYZ got the same idea though. Went in for it. Vo whipping his shaft out and also firing rockets off as well into the direction of ZYZ, who's now retreated with only 4 health and needs to stay out of the way of Vo. There he goes. Picks one up from Central Courtyard. NVIDIA Spotlight switching over to... well, staying on ZYZ now. We've got the player cam of him. You can see him there concentrating as hard. And he needs to be at the moment. A crucifixion there, Vo, off the launch pad next to that bronze armor. Flies up past ZYZ. Reaction stake straight into his side. Takes him down. And another frag in favour of Vo. Makes it 7-point game now. 19-12. And Vo is on the gold armor once again. 1 minute 10 remaining. It's looking less and less likely that ZYZ can make a challenge for the second place.
Yeah, and now 1 minute remaining in this matchup. ZYZ has to come back, but he's eating a rocket inside silver, and then he gets fried once again like fish and chips. Back with the action, 53 seconds remaining here as ZYZ is trying to come back in this game. 20-12 is our score. Picks up the rocket launcher. Long range onto Vo, trying to get a rocket launcher in. Grabs the mega health as well at 43 seconds. Vo is just playing the retreat game, and he's going to play the spawn game as well, playing with the timer, playing it very smart. And now, launches him in the air, trying to get a mid-air stake, misses the shot onto ZYZ. ZYZ is going to stand still, have a nice little face there. Still a friendly game no matter what. 25 seconds remaining. It's going to be fnatic-Vo's game.
Indeed, 20 seconds to go, and Vo is going to progress into the grand final against none other than Fatality. It's going to be a rematch. Seems as though they played so many times. And Vo's saying something there that we can't really repeat, although you'll probably be able to read it there. ZYZ with the last kill of the game. Good game, he says. And Vo says something else, as long as good game is all there. So, crucifixion at the end. 20-13 is the final score. And Vo moves on to the final.
That's right, 2013 second map final score. Good games are exchanged, as you can see it on the screen. And now we are looking at a grand final very soon, ladies and gentlemen, of Painkiller Fatality against Vo0. It's going to be a great matchup. It's going to be a big matchup. It's going to be on the stage, and we're going to be doing it on the floor with a Warwitch, of course, and I don't know who else, but nonetheless, Painkiller was brought to you by NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played. As Joe, that was actually a very good game that we saw, a very close one. Not a little bit of a bad luck for CPL with the spawn kills onto Absinthe, but he did a valiant effort to try to come back.
He did. He played very well there, and he deserves his third place. He's got his beat Zacubus, who again has played absolutely awesome to get through into this winners bracket. The losers bracket final, and Vo0 just absolutely destroying him. Once Vo0 was on top of his game, it didn't let anything drop. I mean, the odd thing really changed Vo0's luck, and that's really it. Very, very good game by both players.
Saying hi to Forrest down over there. If you guys didn't know, it was his birthday 2 days ago. So go kiss him, the Italian style. But anyways, nonetheless, we're going to go for a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for some more action. As you can see, the tank, that's where we're going to be casting. That's where the matches, the finals, are going to be played for Painkiller. We'll be back here on the Team Sportscast Network live at the CPL World Tour UK stop, brought to you by Game Frontier, www.tsncentral.com.